Hello and welcome back to a Game of Thrones mod for Crusader Kings 2. So if you didn't watch the last episode, you should, because we finally expanded. We hold these two provinces. It's pretty cool, huh? I still haven't quite worked out what makes a lordship and what makes a castle, because we do have a castle and a lordship now, but we are still a sir because we don't actually hold, like, the lordship isn't our main title. I'm not sure how you change that. Maybe you have to upgrade your castle. Let's have a look. So we've got Common Reachman Castle here. And what about this one? Small Reachman Castle. Okay, so are we already a Common Reachman Castle? Is that what does it? Castle of Narsdale. I can't really see the difference. We have a lot more cities underneath us. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's because there aren't two castles in the... Like maybe if there were two castles underneath, it makes it a lordship, technically, or maybe it's just the name of the title. Who knows, who knows. Once we become a high lord, it won't matter anyway. So, what do we need to do next? We probably want to try getting Yelshire if possible. But we currently have a truce. We have a truce that's gonna last until, what's that, another 10 years? So either until Lord Alistair of Cockleswent dies, or the time runs out. That's what I was looking for. We could always try and kill Lord Alistair of Cockleswent, and that's definitely a possibility we might want to go with. If we kill him, it would go to his heir, and his heir would then, he would just have that title, which would be fine. I mean, if his heir also got his wife's title at the same time, that would be unfortunate, and his wife is blinded, which lowers her health, which means there is a chance that she would then die, and that would then pass him both titles and make it very hard to actually displace him from there. He's also in hiding right now, which really lowers your plot power against him. And we have another plot going, trying to capture the person who's trying to kill us. So, there are a couple of other things that are quite good. We're no longer under that liege, which means that we are now under Lord Paramount Gunther, the Lion of South Shields, who is, of course, the Lord of the Reach. Now, why is this really quite a good thing? Well, it means that we can have a look at the factions that are in the Reach, because we're no longer under the, because that is our liege. Let's see what we got. Lord Samwell for the Reach. Who is Samwell? He is someone with a claim on the Reach. He's a Florent. Okay. Nothing too exciting there. I don't think he's going to get enough power. Liege Loyalists. So this is important to look at, because these are all the people who would instantly join the Liege's side if a war was to break out. Not if a faction was to break or anything. So these are just a random collection of people, but basically if this is 80% of the Liege's strength, this is 16%, so I think that would mean that basically there's this is 4 times as strong as this one, so that's even less likely to fire. I don't know if that actually fits in, but that is it. And Crown Loyalist is slightly different than Liege Loyalist, because those are people who would defend the Iron Throne. Which we might not. We're not going to join either of the factions right now. That's not really what we're in this for. Do we have any more titles to hand out now? Not really. I think we're ready to just kind of move on. There's no more decisions to take. Yeah, it's just a matter of waiting. We might have a few more people in our court actually who we could replace some of our council with. Let's have a quick look. Now we have the Septim of Starpike, who is a slightly bit. Oh wait, this is based off stewardship. Yeah, we have the Septim of Starpike, who is much better at stewardship than our current Castellan. So I would think that he would be a good option, and then we can get him to pacify the province, which would give us levy size. Let's do that. Let's make him this, and then pacify the province would give us 7% levy size, or we can improve defenses, which doesn't do anything. I guess Septims can't do that, maybe? I don't know, it was on the other person's one. Maybe they disabled it for Septims. I don't know. Let's go for a Pacify province. And we'll do it in New Barrow, because that is our best province, at least so far. Let's see, do we have a better Justicar? I don't think we do, but we'll have a quick look. Nope. Better Master of Arms, we do. We have Quentin, who... but he's much better as a, what's it called? As a leader, as a commander. Although we could put Tristam in charge as a commander, because he's got narrow flank, he's got organizer, he's got defender. Those are really good. But I don't know. We'll keep it as it is just now, because you also lose some opinion when you switch them in and out. Treasurer, I'm absolutely fine with Amia Moore continuing there. Spy Master, it needs to be someone who likes us, but we could replace it if we find someone else who likes us more. Like, who likes us and is better. So we've got Ulrich, who is slightly better. Ulrich Tall. But we'll leave it as Tiny Followed. It's not a big enough change for me to want to annoy someone with a relatively high intrigue score. Maester we don't appoint, and Septum, well, we've already got a Septum in there. Okay, that seems absolutely fine. Laws, we can change the laws for New Barrow, which will also change the laws for Starpike. We could change Succession Law if we want, we've been ruling long enough. I don't really see a great need to change it. I mean, the only ones we'd want to change would be elective or seniority. We're kind of fine with the way it is. We could change it to only males could inherit. Not really that big a deal. Feudal levies, we could try and put them up to large, but we don't actually have any feudal vassals yet. Well, we have one castle in Starpike, don't we? I forgot that. But that is our wife's, and she will provide us the full levy anyway. Right, let's move on time. We had exceptional military ruler to happen to us. That's nice. Are we leading an army? Nope. Good. I was just worried there for a second. Decided to release Bryden of Bars home for prison. A daughter was born to Sir Simon Fossoway and Osmira Lulliston named Tania. Our granddaughter is ill, but you know, that's alright. She might survive. Let's see what we got here. Oh, lots of ransoms and things happening. Missed a few of those. People being released from prison. Lord Aaron the Cruel accepted Lord Paramount Ulrich of the North peace offer. So, where's that? Ah, that's the Dread Fort. It's going to be back underneath the North. Yeah, right now. I'm kind of wanting another jousting tournament. I really want to try it out now that we've got this skilled fighter. I want to see us actually win something. Kind of worried that I might have said don't show us any more tournaments, but I don't think I did. I've ransomed Sir Robert from the clutches of the Priestator. Okay, that's just people being ransomed. More stillborns. Preempted to imprisoned. Ooh, okay. So the Tully is now known as the Scarred. Does that? Yeah, he's scarred. Okay. Being released from the Sisters' Dungeon and attempted to imprison Maria Smallwood of Acorn Hill. So someone in the Riverlands being attempted to be imprisoned by Vance. Okay. New commander on the wall. Night gathers and now my watch begins. It shall not end until my death. I shall take no wife, hold no lands, father no children. I shall wear no crowns and win no glory. I shall live and die at my post. I am the sword in the darkness, the watcher on the walls. I am the fire that burns against the cold, the light that brings the dawn, the horn that wakes the sleepers, the shield that guards the realms of men. I pledge my life and honour to the night's watch for this night and all nights to come. The Lord Commander has died. Lister Butterwell will replace him and will serve the realm in these troubled times. Okay. Lister Butterwell. Now, House Butterwell, I believe, are they were involved in the second Blackfire Rebellion in the actual canon, but in our canon were not. So, let's just see here. Is there actually another Butterwell alive? Like, who holds land? There isn't. Okay. I wonder if they're scripted to be part of that rebellion or not. Because they should hold land somewhere in the Reach here. I've forgotten exactly where. But yeah, that could be something that happened. People being released from dungeons. Quentin Fossoway died of poor health. Oh no! Just after we why is he got no government here? That's weird. But just after we took him from his post, didn't we? Was he not? I thought he was Castellan. Possibly. But yeah, that's a bit disappointing. He was also our one of our good commanders, which is a little disappointing that we've lost him now. Oh, Iron Throne gone to war with someone, or are we getting raiders? It's just the peasants' revolt for the Gorge that was already going on. They just re-raised to their men. Okay. You're being released from more dungeons. And I'm still waiting for that claim. I would very much like this claim. I think we're much better at fighting than I gave us credit for. Also, I figured out, I don't know why I clicked on him there to get to... Oh! Okay. Interesting. Oh, he's the person who just died this very second. Oh, we're going to go to war with him. But I figured out why his strength seemed so strong. It was like, he has all these army levies. How does he keep being so much stronger than us, I kept thinking. Now if we hover over this, you'll see my problem. It says, from vassals. So his strength also included a percentage of our strength. So as we got stronger, so did he. So what we needed to do was we needed to cut ourselves out of the list, which actually made him much weaker. And he's actually very weak right now, and I would like to declare war for Yelshar. I think this is a good one. He only has one ally, his mother. I think we can do this. We still have 2,000 men. Seems like a good idea. Let's declare this war. Claim Yelshar. We will of course call in all of our allies if they want to be called in. And they'll decline. I guess we won't call them in then. Oh yeah, we can't call in our wife anymore because our wife is currently our vassal. That's why we can't call her in. So we'll just merge that. Probably want to move this army over to New Barrel. We need a new commander, don't we? Or do we have a... We have enough. We have Ulrich, Colin and Garth. That's fine. Let's get all of our army together. Usurp the title of Chieftain of the Northern Frostfangs. Okay. Esme will soon be leaving the castle to go on a trip to the countryside with only a small guard. My co-conspirators have prepared an ambush and are waiting for my signal to attack the carriage and abduct her. 50% chance. When are you getting there? 17th? We're leaving on the 18th, so we need to move this army in. We'll get there on the 14th. Yeah, that army should back off any second now. We ambushed Esme's carriage on a lonely stretch of road in the countryside. The guards were scattered before us, and one of my men blindfolded and bound Esme. She's now safely locked away in my dungeon to do with as I please. Excellent. Now, Esme, you won't be thinking about trying to kill me, would you? No, definitely not. We'll just ransom her back. There we go. Wait, does he dislike us because we... he probably likes us because we kidnapped her. Does he dislike us? Not really. We could just keep her in our dungeon, though. There's no real reason not to. I mean... That's fine. We'll just keep her there. Right. We succeeded with the plot to kidnap her. Good. We don't have any other plots we need to do right now. So we'll just move in here. Oh, he changed where he was going. Now go to New Barrel. On the 19th. We'll catch him in New Barrel. New Barrel is plains, so that's fine. We'll go and attack him in here. Let's change it back to that map mode. I like this colour much better. He has a lot less men than us, so I think this should just go easily. Yep, we win. We also have skilled fighters, so that's much better. We're now going to Cider Hall. Definitely want to fight in Cider Hall for a little bit. Just practice. A raven has arrived from the Citadel. We should rejoice as winter is coming to an end. Fantastic news. Felia Beesbury died of Purvazik. Oh, she was married to Lord Darien of the Elbow. Okay. Don't know why we need to know about that, but we know about it now. Vassals are complaining that we've raised their levies too long. They always complain that you've raised their levies too long. That's fine. It doesn't really matter. They even complain in places where it doesn't even make sense for them to complain. I don't know. It's much better being a Viking where they just don't complain ever. Let's see. We're going to just let you rot in the dungeons because we don't care. Oh, you'd like us to the magnificent Sir Garth. May you live in harmony and contentment. I would like to offer you the honour of a place in my council as Chief General. I bid you join me in Highgarden with haste so you may serve the Reach loyally. Yours, Lord Paramount Gunther II Tyrell. We will, of course, accept. We are now Master of Arms at the Reach. Fantastic. I love it. Everything's going well. We're soon going to be a High Lord. Well, maybe soon. Lord Stefan of Old Town died a natural death. Okay, feudal tax has changed. So that means that his son, Lord Edward of Old Town, took over. Edward Fossoway. He's ambitious and slothful. Yes, we still need to beat him though. It's for the family's honour, obviously. We got this siege going. It's almost dead. Just need a few more months. Oh, they're bringing 3,000 men down. Come on. Bit quicker. Bit quicker now. This isn't good. Right, if we can win the siege, we win the war. Okay, we won the siege. Sir, the leader is not here. Leave them all be then, because there are no other people to imprison. We will enforce our demands. We have usurped the lordship of Yelshire. The claim ended. We now hold Yelshire. We can create the high lordship of Cockoswent, which we will do. Just give me a second, disband these troops. Now, all we need to do is we need to have our province is New Barrel. It's one of them. We have that. We have New Barrel, Yelshire, and Starpike. And it costs us 43 gold and we get 200 prestige. Definitely. Done. We are now Lord Garce of Cockoswent. And that is fantastic. Now it also means that we have a de jure claim on Ashford. Ashford, however, has a lot more troops because he is a High Lord of somewhere of the Arbor, which is currently just actually here, but de jure it's down here. So that's fine. He has 3,000 men. We actually also have about 3,000 men, but he has a lot of allies, an awful lot of allies, including the other Fossoway. So we want to avoid that. As I say, another landed Fossoway. Now we are very much over our demise size. Demise size? I don't know. I never know how to pronounce that. Anyway, so we need to give away some of our land, and we can do that now because we're a High Lord. Now, what's our best land? Our best land is still New Barrel. We've got Kinmore and Starpike here. I probably want to give away Kinmore because it's our worst bit of land. So we're going to give that away to our son, Sir Simon de Fossoway. We are going to grant the landed title of Yelshire, which is also, I guess, would be the castle of Kinmore. Is that what it's saying? Yes, the castle of Kinmore, also known as Yelshire, like in Yelshire. So we will give that to our son. Congratulations on being Lord. He should like us a lot because we gave him a title. Yup. We only get negative 10 like opinion because we have too much size. We could give away another one to somebody if we have somebody who we really like. We don't have any friends who really make sense to give anyone to anymore. They've all kind of died off. Oh yeah, I forgot Quentin Fossoway was also our friend, as well as our nephew. We have a lot of marriage ties, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of leave it as it is. We're going to give it away if we see somebody who could use the land. But apart from that, we're pretty much fine. We got 3,000 men as our max we can raise. And the reason why that's a little bit low, that you'd expect it would have gone up a lot because we're High Lord, but we gave away the land to Yelshire and he currently has 0 men to give us, right? Yeah, he currently has 0 men. But he could give us a little bit more from vassals eventually. Who's our strongest vassal actually? Is our wife still. And she would give us the max levy she can, but she actually can't because it's depleted. So yeah, once those raise up, she will get a few more men. Right, I think we want to continue fabricating Bard's Home. It's just an easy province to take if we can, and they have a Valyrian steel sword, the sword of House Tarly, and we can, that would be quite nice to acquire. That would give us a little bit more dual skill, and it would make people like us. Ooh. We'll definitely aim to get that Valyrian steel. Do we want to change from war focus? I don't know, let's have a look. What could we change to? Seduction maybe? We're not lustful though, that doesn't make a lot of sense. We are gregarious. We could change to something like carousing or family focus. I mean, how old is our wife? That's a thing to look at. Our wife is currently 47, so what we might want to do is we might want to abandon the have 5 children ambition, because we're unlikely to ever succeed that because our wife is too old. So we can get rid of that for just now. Let's see what new ambitions we could get. We don't want to become Castilian. We do want to become Master of Arms, and we have, I guess we lost that when we became a High Lord, so I guess we'll go for become Master of Arms. We'd like to be that again. That'll increase our martial even further. And then we can go for obtain a Valyrian steel sword, because we've spotted one. There we go. Master of Arms. And I guess we'll keep the war focus then if we're going to be Master of Arms. We could change to hunting, because we're getting a little bit older. It would allow us to survive a little bit longer. War is really a younger person's game. We could choose theology or scholarship, but those don't really fit us. We're not really that intriguey a person anyway, so we wouldn't choose those. And we're not really stewardship focused, so it would definitely be either a diplomacy or a martial one. I'm kind of leaning towards hunting, but I think we'll stick with war just for just now. Just until we get our new title. Hopefully we're offered Master of Arms. I would hope so anyway. I mean, we had it for a while. Lords of Yelshire are changing taxes. Good, good. Oh, of course, we've got new taxes because we are a High Lord. We got new stuff. I think it just inherited New Barrel stuff. Yeah, it appeared to just inherit New Barrel, so that's alright. We'll just leave it as it is. And we actually still have a little bit of money. We're doing quite well. A lot of prestige. No titles yet. Oh, and we built the patrol posts, which is very nice. That gives us even more men in New Barrel. What are we looking for next in New Barrel? Maybe, those that need. We need guard stations 2, so we need to have Castletown 1. There's Castletown down here. That would allow us to improve that one. This needs us to have small estates 2. I don't see small estates there. And private farms. I'm assuming that the ones we currently got are pretty good. That just needs us to have gold. So private farms would probably be a good next one to go for. Let time move on just a little bit more. And we'll see what happens. It's very nice being a High Lord. I hope someone would invite us to one of these tournaments. Ah, here it is. To the most excellent Lord Garth, your wisdom, mercy, or legendary, I'd like to offer you the honour of a place in my council as Chief General. I bid you join me in High Guard with haste so you may serve the Reach loyally. Yours, Lord Paramount Gunther II Tyrell. Yeah, that's what we want. That fulfills our ambition, gives us the extra marshal, and then we can pick a new ambition, and I don't know, I'd quite like to hold a Valyrian Steel Sword. I mean, we know one's there. What else could we do? Honorary title. Nah, we're not that bothered. I mean, we are proud. It would be nice to have it, wouldn't it? We are proud, yeah. Befriend Lord Paramount Gunther II. Yeah, maybe. That gregarious kind of fits into there. See our house on the Iron Throne? Possibly. It's a little bit too far away, though. Exalted amongst men is something that we could do and would give us proud. That would fit in with proud. Amass wealth, not really. It's definitely between obtain a Valyrian Steel Sword and exalt amongst men, and they would do the same thing in the end. Like, getting the Valyrian Steel Sword would finish exalting amongst men. Well, let's go for obtain a Valyrian Steel Sword. That seems like a good idea. Or Valyrian Sword. I keep adding steel in the middle. But I think it's not incorrect. Attempted to imprison Withers, and he succeeded. Okay. Inherited the Bloody Gate. Is the Bloody Gate not further away? No, the Bloody Gate's there. Okay. I was thinking like it was one of the places up in the Night's Watch, but it's just in the Vale there. You report some New Barrel that is charity work. Your Septim reports from New Barrel that charity work on your behalf has seen well the poor have been fed and the pious standing has improved. We can still do much good. Yes. I think that's a good point to end the episode on. That's really large amount of land we have now. We have 3 provinces. We have a vassal, like a proper vassal who holds land. And we have ambitions. And that's something that we've been missing for a long time. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.